Mwesh, kumekuwa na mafuriko, unajua? And someone is wondering, how has Honorable been able to handle it kule kwake?
Trans Nzoia, we've had it in small areas. It's not as in the high magnitude the way we see in the rest of the country. So we need to also thank God that we've been spared this catastrophe in some way or another. But maybe we are also helped by the fact that we plant a lot. So there are not a number of trees. It's an agricultural area.
Yes.
So there's a lot of plants, all this. So they somehow maji inaenda chini. Our soil is absorbent.
Wow.
Yeah. So that could be a reason. I'm not a scientist or a meteorological department guy, but I'm just thinking. And then of course there is a flow of water towards River Nzoia. There is when the white settlers settled in Trans Nzoia, I think they identified it as a very good agricultural area.
Yes.
So the flow right from the Cherengani Hills. So it's like a slant.
Yes.
So you may not find maji stagnant like that. That's why that slant goes all the way to Trans Nzoia.
Because tunaona hapa Nairobi, mambo inachemka.
Yeah, huko tujasikia sana.
Huko tunaona
of course a few here and there.
Yeah.
Maybe mto kufurika ni vitu kama hizo. But you see, across the country is a disaster.
Yes.
It's a catastrophe of a magnitude that has never been seen in this country.
Yes.
When you watch international news, you'll see them focusing 200 people dead in Kenya.
Yes.
Kenya is there. They are mentioning it. When you talk about floods in this era, Kenya is somewhere. So it has been very devastating. But the problem is how the administration has been able to contain and save people. They have been unable to do that. Wameshindwa. That one, they are performed dismally. We give them an E-.
Yeah, because we have seen them wamevaa magambuts na makoti wakaingia mitani.
If you are a PR person,
yes,
ukiamuka tu kitu inagonga akili yako ni PR. Hata mtu akikufa nadhani nitafanyaje mtu mwenye amekufa PR. So they have seen disaster and they are still doing their PR. Yeah, unavaa tu magambus alafu ukifika kwa gari hapo unatoa. So what have you done? It's not about, you are not going to save anything. Why can't you give those gambus to those people? Then why are you wearing and you are coming to hapa Nairobi hapa State House? Why can't you? In fact, what you should have seen, angekuwa amekunja long. Akanyaga nao aone vile the depths of this water iko wapi.
Alafu mapicha mingi sana kwenye mtandao.
Na gambus wakifika hapo ametoa. Why not donate them to people who need them?
Yeah, there's someone
PR even on a disaster.
Kuna mtu alinifurahisha Mesha. Alikuwa anasema tumeangalia hii picha ya PR na tunaona roll up banner.
Yes.
Tunaona paka kuna poster hapo.
Yes.
Super PR.
Just everything to them is PR.
Yes.
Yeah, they have succeeded because that's the PR that has given. You saw the president on a wheelbarrow like this. Do you still see him doing that? No, because that PR served its purpose and is done. So it helps them get to office.
Yes.
Somehow it blinded people.
Yes.
The hustlers. But the hustlers have now known this was a con.
Yes.
There was nothing like hustlers at kutoa ma dynasty.
Yes.
It was all a con.
Yeah.
Now hustlers are waiting for these people.
Yeah.
They are quiet, but they are waiting for them at the right time. Watawanyorosha vibaya sana.
Yes.
So if these people, that's why I said Ruto is the easiest president to defeat in an election.
2027.
The easiest.
Asubuhi na mapema.
Is the easiest. Unaona ile wakati walikuwa nasema Moi must go. Hii mambo ya IBC.
Yes.
Let's not even waste our time on IBC.
Yes.
Wakati wa Moi IBC gani ilikuwa? In fact, our IBC is even more reformed now than Moi's time. But he went home. Mtu kama Ruto atolewangi na IBC, anatolewanga na unanimous voice of the people.
Yes.
That's what usikia Moi must go. Nobody needed to know anything about Moi.
Yeah.
So Moi ameleta uhuru hapana. Moi na regime yake must
go.
And that's why Moi left. But and you win, the Kibaki won by almost a difference of how many? Almost 3,000 3 million.
Yeah.
So if people say Ruto must go, we don't even need the IBC. He will go. But and this is not the democracies of yesteryear.
Yes.
The world is watching. Kenya is a very interesting country to the world. This is the geopolitically speaking. geopolitically speaking, Kenya is a hegemon of
Yes.
East Africa.
Yes.
Is the entry point of East Africa.
Yeah.
All the superpowers are looking at Kenya.
At Kenya.
They'll not want it to go down. So if you come as one person, unajaribu ati unataka kwenda nyumbani na unakatalia kwa kiti,
Yes.
watakutoa.
Lakini
It
kuna
has
watu
happened in
kuna watu
other
wanasema
countries.
Mwesh, kuna watu wanasema that hey, baba anaenda IUC. Ni nani atasimama kwenye pengo hili? Watu wanasema kwamba kama baba atakuwa kwenye debe, huenda ikakuwa mteremko kwake. Wewe unaona vipi?
Baba akiwa kwa debe,
Kama hatakuwa kwa debe.
mteremko kwake. Maybe not.
Yes.
Remember, baba kwenda AUC maanishi is going to heaven. He's still around. And by the fact that he's there, whether he's the one or another person, where his voice will go. You know, Baba, let me tell you, and I want this one to really go in the minds of sana Azimio people.
Yes, wana sauti huru,
who
wana
keep on
Azimio.
saying that after Baba is done. Baba amefika ile level number 1. I just told somebody this morning, this is a man who can put his name on the ballot na akimbie penye anakimbia ajifiche siku ya kura atapata milioni zake 7-8 zimesimama without campaigning. You can't do that. You try it at home, utashangaa. Utapata kura 2.
Itakuwa ni moto.
Utapata kura yako na bibi tu. But he can put his name on the ballot and leave this country and go and come on the election day. Utapata hata watu wamempigia kura without campaigning. Amefika the level of an institution, and such people don't disappear in an election for the next generation. I'll give you an example. In America, every candidate, for you to win American election, there are names you must mention.
Yes.
JF Kennedy. You know, you must mention Jimmy Carter, Bush.
Yes.
And this other one, Clinton family. Those ones you have to mention.
Yes.
Because they have become institutions.
Yes.
That's why you see Obama always refer to JF Kennedy.
JFK,
because
yes.
he wanted the supporters of JF Kennedy on his side.
Yes.
When in South Africa, for you to campaign and win, you must say something about Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
So you are sweeping the supporters of Nelson Mandela. It will come a time in this country, whether Raila is dead or alive, for you to win an election, you must mention something about Raila Odinga. Are you getting?
Yes.
So it does not matter whether he's in AUC or here, whether he's on the ballot or not, but the person who will carry his name, he will win. Because
Jina
now
inatosha.
his supporters will be aligned to that person.
Yes.
And the person who will now be trying to throw away, disregard his name,
Yeah.
he will also be put on the other side.
And what are the chances of Baba getting a UC? Kulingana na wewe. Unaona aje?
This is my analysis, because I also, for your information, I study international relations. I'm doing masters. From this studio, I'm going to class.
Wow.
I'm doing masters in international relations. And I also sit in the Committee of Defense and the Foreign Relations.
Yes.
If by the Charter of African Union, it has given just a regulations that was passed by the head of state and the government summit, that it is a time for East Africa.
Yes.
So it has given that opportunity for East Africa, number 1, where Baba belongs. So the other challenge is how many people are from East Africa. Okay? So if we'll reach at that point, so what is in the air is speculations. And I'm not the people who buy speculations from me.
Yeah.
The moment we get the candidates who are from East Africa, who have presented their candidature for AUC, then we'll tell you, will come call me back and ask me, is Baba winning or not? But for now, it's speculation.
Yes.
Oh, there is a Somali, there is somebody from Djibouti,
Yes.
there is this, there is it. But has he presented? Baba himself, has he presented? No. Has Baba presented? Did you see taking his papers to AUC? So what are you discussing? What is this that you are discussing?
Mikelele tu.
It's Kelele too and speculations. So let him present, let another candidate present, then let's come here and see whether Baba is there or not. Hold your horses.
Mwesh.
You are too fast.
Mwesh.